Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. Y'all know my slogan, life is a game of chess. Yes, I'm actually driving home. I'm loving it, you know. I'm off of work, you know, because that was a long day. But it was kind of good because I had a chance to talk to y'all this morning, actually. So that was actually pretty awesome. Guys, I do want to talk about some stuff today, like for real, man. Haters and chess cheaters. Yes, I said it. Haters and chess cheaters. One of my pet peeves, guys, is like, hold on, guys. Hey, what up, High Tech? Guys, one of my pet peeves is like when you're playing a game and people say racist comments to you and stuff. It's like, obviously, guys, it's like I don't really care, because I mean, I call them kind of like online, pretty much online gangster or whatever, you know, because, you know, all they do is talk crap or whatever. They're not really, you know, in front of you or whatever. So I could care less, though. But my thing is, if you're gonna lose a game and take it that serious that you gotta comment racist comments and stuff, like, that's just like uncalled for at all, man. Like that just pretty much crazy, guys. Like sending racist comments, you know what I mean? Talk about somebody other families and everything, you know, because you lose a game. Like, that part I don't really understand. Like, my thing is, if you was in a chess tournament or whatever and you lose, you gonna cut somebody else out at a tournament? Heck no, they're gonna probably disqualify you. You know what I mean? So you just pretty much wasted your entry fee money and whatever, and then you're gonna get kicked out the tournament. And you just pretty much paid that money for nothing. And it's not like you're gonna get a refund back, because they don't do refunds. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna send racist comments and, you know, just for losing a game and stuff, man, that's just crazy. Maybe you probably don't need to play another chess game or whatever if it makes you that mad that you gotta talk about some racist comments and all that. Like, that's just like crazy. And then another thing, what I really can't stand is like people like who, because all they do is just like maybe watch YouTube videos or watch other people on YouTube, and then you always got like a negative comment. Like, it's always some type of smart remark, which is crazy. Like, and that's why I always say internet gangsters. That's pretty much all I can say, like internet gangsters, though, because my thing, like, I'm not just a chess player. Like, you know, I mean, I'm in the military, but also before the military, you know, I'm street. I'm raised up in the hood. I've done a lot of things. So, like, you know, things could get ugly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a cool, laid-back person. Like, I'm nice to everyone. You know, I love sharing my experience and love sharing my wisdom with everybody and things like that. But, man, like, we face to face, you press me the wrong way, man. Like, it could turn another way. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, that's not my life no more. You know, but I just could never understand why, you know, people, you know, would do such things, you know, racist comments and talk about other people's family, you know, and then try to discredit you for the way that you play chess. Like honestly, guys, like, for all y'all don't know, I got a TikTok. I got a TikTok where I post like video or pretty much on some of my games, you know, on TikTok and things like that. And I'll get people, they'll be like one of them, like one of the comment was, no hate, but you only won because the person you was playing probably had a lag on his computer. Like, literally making excuses for why I won, you know, making excuses for the opponent. Like, maybe he would have really beat me if his computer wasn't lagging, and that wasn't even the case. It was more so we was playing bullet. I put him in a tough situation where he thought most of his time, which that's pretty much bullet chess right there. When you play bullet chess, you know, it's speed chess. You know, you play sharp lines, you play certain variations where you make your opponent stuck. That's all part of the game and stuff. But just to say that I beat the person because, you know, his time or his laptop was like some lag on his computer or something like that just BS to me. You know, that's just crazy. And not too long ago, they was discrediting Andrea Botez. For all y'all don't know Andrea Botez, she's the sister of Alexandra Botez. You know, they call themselves the Botez sisters. You know, they're YouTube streamers. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably know about that. The only reason why she's popular on YouTube and everything is because she looks hot. You know. The crazy part is, like, you know, the thing is, her YouTube channel, I mean, is very popular. And like I said, some of her stuff is entertaining. I mean, some people have a way of bringing more people to their channel. You know, some of the stuff she does is funny. You know, it's entertaining, or the games and stuff. You know, it's always something. You know, like I said, I mean, her stuff is entertaining though, but to discredit her because she's only popular because she looks hot, you know, that's just, it's always somebody like talking out their mouth, like don't even know what they're talking about, you know what I mean? But, and like I said, I mean, a lot of people say like she's only, I don't even know what I think her rating is only like, I think she's like 2,100 online or something like that. But regardless of what's her rating on online or whatever, the fact is she's a good chess player. You know, I mean, she may not beat, you know, Masters, or I mean, I don't know if she beat a Masters. That's the part I don't know. You know, she says she played an international level. You know, that part. I mean, that part I don't really know. I don't really know her stats when it comes to tournament play. Like I don't really know, but I do know her sister is really nice. Like she's a title player, and you know she's a strong player. I played her, and you know she beat me, I beat her. You know, we beat each other. So I mean, I know Alexandra for you know, for one, like she's a strong, like I said, she's a strong player. You know, but discrediting people off of their looks, or you know, or just discredit just to discredit somebody, like to me that's just nonsense to me. Hold on guys, I'm over here, gotta pay a toll. Yeah, you too. Sorry about that guys, I gotta pull this thing up. But yeah, guys, so, but that's like one of my pet peeves, guys. It's like, you know, people always saying something and make excuses for why you win, or, you know, all of that. You know, another thing, guys, the chess cheaters and everything. So, I know a lot of people, like, they get pissed off and they get mad because of, you know, you get a lot of players who, you know, they do cheat and everything. And honestly, you can't really do anything about it except for like maybe report them if you feel as though there's some suspicious activity, but that's really about it. But my thing is, why try to use a chess engine to cheat? Like, it doesn't get you better, it doesn't really help at all. Like, it's not going to help with your game, it's not going to get you any better, you know. It's just, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what people thinking. Like, I don't know what's the benefit of doing that. Because I mean, unless people, they want to get higher ratings to play somebody famous, or I mean, I don't really know. But even if that was the case, though, it still doesn't benefit you, because the thing is, it's like let's say you have a chess engine and you're cheating, right? And you're beating everybody else. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's a title player. Okay, I want to try to play him myself. Well, 9 out of 10, or probably 10 out of 10, you're going to lose either way. Like, if you're trying to play him off bad, thinking you have a chance, it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. Like, I don't see the benefit. I mean, somebody explain to me like what other benefits that chess eaters could benefit from using a chess engine. Like, please tell me, like, what is the actual benefit of that? You know, there's one that I'm suspicious of, and you know, again, I don't want to. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, it kind of doesn't even bother me. It used to bother me, but now it doesn't really bother me though, because now I kind of look at it as, okay, well, it's a challenge for me, because if they're using an engine, maybe I could just beat them off of time or whatever, and then it'll just help me to improve, you know, my speed or something. I don't know, but that's just with me. Like, that's just me in general. Like, instead of like thinking like negative, I'm always think something with a positive. So if they're using an engine, I'm gonna just take it as, you know, let me just see what I can do, and maybe try to beat the computer. But either way, I'm using my only God-given abilities and skills to see if I can actually beat an engine, literally. And that's just pretty much my mindset, instead of just, you know, bashing somebody or talking about them. You know, that's it just, because the thing is, no matter how many times I, you know, get mad or whatever, it's still going to be somebody online still trying to cheat and whatever, and it's not really nothing you can do about it. And maybe there's something or some way where people may try to, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know how they can, like, honestly, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm hearing now you can cheat on bullet chess now. Have y'all heard of that? They're saying there's something that, you know, an engine that they can use where you could cheat on bullet chess. And to be honest with you, that was one of the reasons why I was just playing bullet chess all the time, because I felt as though, like, in 3 minutes, you know, you may have cheaters, but like with bullet chess, I feel as though it's like almost impossible to cheat, especially like if somebody is moving really, really fast. So even if you're trying to use an engine with the bullet chess, how do you really get that enough time to really win? You know, to really win a game? Like, I mean, I don't really know, but like I said, I don't think it benefits anybody with doing it, like, at all. I mean, what do y'all think, guys? All I'm saying is, like, I'd rather train as hard, you know, just, you know, I don't know, that's just personally with me, like, train really hard, you know, like, do the work to the point where you ain't gotta worry about, you can use your own God-given mind, you know, and try to win games that way. And then at the same time, by you training hard or whatever, when it comes down for you going to tournament, because it's not like you can use an engine in tournament, it's not going to benefit you. So why not do it the right way? You know, just play your hardest, and then if you lose, you lose, and just analyze your games. Analyze your games, see where you went wrong, and try to make sure you don't make the same mistakes again. That's just personally me. That's just how I feel. And honestly, I get good games, I get bad games. And honestly, guys, like, and I look at myself now, like, I was a 2600 and now I'm a 25 something. You know, to most people, like, that's still high, that's still good. But the thing is, for somebody that worked really hard to get, you know, the 2600, and then you may have some cheaters out there that's using engines, and then they just bring your rating down. And I think, and like I said, I know just online, it's just rating points and things like that, but the whole point of it is just trying, like, you work hard at something, you do something to try to, like, you know, like, become better. Like, you always try to better yourself, you know, you're always trying to do something. And for a cheater to come down, they steal away your points for something you work hard for, but at the same time, you're not even playing a real person, you're playing an engine. So that part, I can see why a lot of people would get pissed off, because it's like, dude, like, I worked hard for this, like, I'm actually playing my hardest, and then you using an engine. Like, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people get like really mad about. And I kind of look, and be honest with you, I almost feel as though that kind of like hurts people like us who really do play, like who are not title players and not title players at all, and we may be like the ones that be like, okay, he's not a title player, but his rating's pretty high, so he got to be cheating or whatever, and that could kind of make that situation look really bad. So now that everybody that got a high rated player or that got a high rating that's not a title player, now they may actually look at people like me or whatever and see what's going on, you know. So that kind of like hurt us, for people like me that really is trying to like who really been training, like really been training hard and really been like doing this thing, and then we get situations like that where somebody else cheats. So now everybody keeping an eye out for people that are not title players, you know. And shoot, there's a possibility that other title players may be cheating too. You never know, you know, because you have some title players who, like, honestly, there's a lot of them that are like 2,200, 2,100, like I'm higher than them, and they're title players, you know what I mean? And who knows? I mean, they may try to cheat. I mean, I don't know, guys. It's just, online is like, it's getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy, man. Hey, I'll tell you what you said. The only way I could find a useful engine is if you program your own chess and see how strong it is. Yeah, I mean, that's really about it. I mean, however, I guess however, I guess you should tell your opponents before you play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, 'cause the thing is, guys, I'm not like a engine investigator. Like, you know, whoever I play. Like, I'm not gonna know who's using an engine. Like, it's impossible. Like, you can't really. I don't know. Like, it's one thing if like you're playing a 1300, right? You're playing a 1300, and then all of a sudden they're playing a strong behind move at a 1300 rate. Not saying that a person at 1300 is not strong, you know, that they can get strong, but I'm letting you know if they're making like strong moves, like you be like, whoa, this ain't no 1300 player, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's, I don't know, man, it's different, man. It's hard though, man. Like, and I can see why a lot of players don't like doing like tournaments, because again, there's always like some cheaters out there that will like really try to mess it up, and that's the crazy part. So it's like you can't really have a genuine a chess game. Like, there's always going to be somebody that's not showing integrity and things like that. So that's the part that I don't get, you know. So I mean, I don't know, but like I said, everybody, they follow me on chess.com and Lead Chess, so you already know, like, my stuff ain't 99.9, and luckily the openings that I play, it's not something that you'll find in a book. It's not, you know, it's just certain things you're just not gonna find, and you're gonna see that the engine doesn't agree with a lot of stuff that I do, you know. But I mean, that's something that I am grateful for, though. The only way 1300 could play elite moves is if they're a title player doing a speed run. Yeah, and that's really about it. Doing a speed run, and y'all know me. Like, well, y'all saw my other videos. I did a speed run. So I did a part 1 and part 2. So I gotta do a part 3, because I think I'm already 1900. I think I'm a high 1900 right now for the speed run. So I got more ways to go. And that's another reason why I do like the live games and stuff, just to show, like, it's not really just to prove it to anybody. I just like doing it, you know, doing live games. But a lot of times I'll show my chess game analysis, because a lot of times I may not record it all the time. Like sometimes I may not record all my games like live and stuff. But now that I have a second monitor, you know, and I kind of use the live off of Zoom. I mean, as of right now, guys, as y'all already know, I'm using my phone, you know, to do this live. But all the other times where I share my screen, I'm showing a chessboard. Obviously, I'm using the computer. I'll be on my laptop to show y'all, you know, my live games and things like that. You said I don't think it's something to worry about because you can't control. Yeah, and you're right though. You can't really control what people do at all. And which is why I'm not as worried about it as like I used to, because again, it used to really, cause honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. So like when I was when I trained so hard and I finally reached at the time when I was like I was a 2300, and I played against somebody that was a I think he was like a 19, no, I think it was like an 1800. And man, he kept playing like strong, like he was playing so strong of a move. And don't get me wrong, like I am so good with tactics, like I know certain things, but like he was playing some stuff that like I don't know. I would like to think that I'm pretty good tactical wise when it comes to bullet chess. Like I would like to think that, but the moves that he was doing was like crazy, and like I don't know, man. Like he took my rating down. What at the time when I was like a 2300, you know, and like he took my rating down. And come to find out, like he was cheating. Like now he's not even on the account anymore. I don't even see him no more. But I'm like, dang, I just lost my points, and it's like I can't even get those points back because, you know, he cheated. And now he's gone now. Like the account is over. It's like ticking down and stuff. So it's like, dang, like what the heck, you know? So I mean, I wish it was something that, you know, if people did find a cheater, that they could just, you know, well, I guess that would be kind of like too much though, because, you know, you literally have to go to every player that the opponent played or whatever, and then try to give the points back. So I don't know if they got like a bot where they can do that, give points back. I don't really know, but yeah, League Chess does reimburse the points. They do reimburse it, but the thing is, you gotta think when you have a lot of other players. Like I don't know, cause I'm not, from what I've been told that a lot of times players can make wrong moves. So like they'll use an engine, right? But then they'll play their moves, and then when they feel as though everything's a little bit shaky on their part, then that's when they'll use the engine. So then it comes off as like, okay, this is a real person. He's playing his own game, and then. So now the rating stats showed. So now it may show that he had maybe an 80%, you know, things like that. I mean, I don't know, but it's crazy. Hey, what up, Immortal? What's up? Hey, man, Immortal. I can never say that last name. Is it Wazir or Wazir? I don't know, but yo, Immortal Wazir just reached like. Who was 100,000? You got I think you got 100,000 subscribers, or is it a million subscribers, I think. But I know I said congratulations to you already, but I haven't talked to you in a minute, but I just want to congratulate you again in front of everybody, man. That's some like good stuff though, man. You know, I'm trying to get on your level, man. I know it's a lot of work and stuff, and you did this for years and stuff, so I mean that's awesome, man. That's what's up, man. Salute to you, man. But yeah, but Quaid, going along with what you were saying though, League Chess does reimburse the points though when they catch a cheater, but it's like, how many can they catch? Because again, you'll have people play regular moves. They'll play regular moves and stuff, and then they'll play like, you know, computer moves and stuff. So it's like, it's kind of hard to really. I don't know, it's almost kind of like hard to really to say that this person is cheating or whatever, because maybe they could be playing good moves, and then somewhere along the way they could be like, I don't know, using a computer engine move, but they may use it 2 or 3 times. But I think logically, like somebody that's actually like using an engine, most like, especially for somebody that's like probably a lower rated player, they're probably gonna use the engine all the way through. They may do 1 or 2 mistakes. Try to do 1 or 2 mistakes, but I don't know. But I think it's almost easier for like 3-minute blitz. But like for bullet chess, that's still like, I don't know, like how they're doing it with bullet chess. Good thing is, if you use to analyze this or another engine, like, you literally gotta make the move that your opponent makes. Like, how can you possibly do that in bullet chess? But yet they say that it's possible, and that's the scary part. Like, if people could do that in bullet chess, man, like, I don't even know, man. Like, that's pretty scary though. But I don't know, my attitude with it now is just, honestly, I really don't know even how to. I don't even know how to take it, really. The only thing I can do is just still keep a positive attitude, hoping that hopefully I don't play against nobody like that. I mean, I know I have before in the past or whatever, but I mean, I hope that every opponent that I play are not cheaters, and that's the only thing I could kind of hope for, you know. But I don't know. I'm all about, you know, if you want to get better in chess, man, you know, go the right way and train hard. You know, train hard. You know, like I said, go through your end games. You know, go through the middle game, like all of that. Like, really train hard. You know, and honestly, and I think this is what kind of motivates me to even go even harder in my training, just because you have cheaters online, and now I want to be able to, you know, put myself in a situation where I can kind of defeat the people that are cheating, that are using computers. You know, people that's using computers, find a way to actually beat them like that. So, and then show proof that I beat a cheater. Because I'm telling you, like, if I play another cheater, like, I'm telling you, and I beat that cheater, like, I'm gonna literally post them. You know, I'm gonna literally do that for real. Quay, I am trying to get the UFC rating. Right now, my UFC rating right now, I think it's like 1811 right now. And that's only, and that's only because since 2006 I stopped playing in tournaments. Now recently I played in a tournament. What was the last one? I think the last one I played, but I was I think it was before COVID, in February. I had played in a tournament, and then the one before that was what was it? Las Vegas. That was the one that I played. I did very well in that tournament. But you gotta think, from 2006 and all the way going down to 2019, like, I finally had a chance to play in a tournament. But even right now, it's hard for me to play in tournaments, you know, due to my military duties, because I have so much on my plate. You know, it's just so many things. Like I said before, my annual training, field exercises. Right now, we have a field exercise coming up. Actually, this month we have a field exercise coming this month. And then we have another annual training, which I'll be going to. They say Fort Stewart, Georgia, but they say it's subject to change. We don't really know. But yeah, like, we really don't know, like, what's going to happen though. But yeah, but my goal here, and I know I've been saying it a lot of times for people that don't know, but, like, my goal is really to find something where I can get out the military, and then once I get out the military, really have the time to actually play in more tournaments. Because that's really what I want to do. That is my goal. That's what I want to do. I just want something written in black and white. You know, don't get me wrong. It's kind of nice and exciting to beat title players online, but honestly, it ain't really nothing like, you know, beating one on the board and in an actual tournament, and, you know, one day getting that certificate that says you are now, you know, a national master or international master. You know, that it's a big difference from online. You know, which is why a lot of people say online chess ain't really nothing unless it's over the board, because at least I could get something written in black and white saying that, you know, I worked hard for this, you know, I did this. So that's me. So Quay, you started a tournament, but still, okay, provisional, so like 1500. So 2020 on lead chess, trying to get to national master within the next 6 years. That's actually what's up though, man. Definitely keep striving, keep no I am. That's why, you know, even when I'm tired, like, I'm studying. And a lot of times, guys, when I don't feel like recording, when I don't feel like doing, you know, YouTube, I'm still doing it anyway, because, you know, again, at the end of the day, I love motivating and inspiring other people to become better. You know, I still like sharing my ideas and everything. You know, that's like my goal. You know, so that's what I love. And you said, what is it? The runner. When reading chess books, how do you train on chessboard or on a digital board? And yeah, Dano is telling the truth. I do train on a luxury chess set that I got. So yeah, so what I do is, so a lot of times, like when I have my my chess books or whatever, and a lot of times I'm using chess books for like end games and for like maybe like middle game stuff. But like I'll go over it. So like a lot of people, with how they train on a chessboard, they'll take a chess book and they'll read it and then look at the diagram and then just play the moves that they're doing on a chessboard. Like they'll just look at the position and they'll just keep it moving. Like they won't actually analyze or try to figure stuff out for yourself. That's what I do on a chessboard, you know, or at least how I train. And then there are times where I'll go on my computer, and like right now I have a thing called Reba. I think that's how you say it, a Reba chess engine, which is pretty old. It's not as, obviously it's not as strong as all the other chess software that's out here. I think I had bought that Reba, or the chess Reba software, back in like 2016 or 17. I had bought it. You know, I mean, it do what it do, you know what I mean? So a lot of times, like I'll go through like my games that I play online, and I'll just analyze it that way. But at the same time, like I always tell everybody, I don't try to use the engine that often, due to the fact that a lot of times the engine can make moves that you may not understand or may not get the concept to. And for me, I like to play stuff that I actually totally get the concept of and that I actually understand. If I don't understand it, you know, I'm not going to just do the computer moves because, you know, it looks good or because it looks strong, you know, because I realize that now when I play, you know, I play a lot of moves that the engine don't even understand themselves, you know, and I still win. Hey, how you doing? You too? But yeah, guys, but that's just me, guys. I mean, like I said, everybody trains differently. Everybody has a different way of training. But again, with me, like I said, I do train on the chessboard. I am kind of old school with it. I know a lot of people like to train on their computers. And a lot of times, guys, and honestly, I think majority of the time that I'm really like training on a computer is if I'm playing, may actually input that in my study forum for the lines that I may have missed, or some trying to make sure my game is better, you know. But other than that, that's pretty much what I'm kind of using a computer for, you know. Yeah, so the digital board, yeah, I don't have a digital board though. I wish though, you know. I think those digital boards are like what, $2,000 on Amazon. I think it's like $2,000. But even with taxes, I still wouldn't want to pay that for taxes. I wouldn't want to pay that with my tax money. You know, so that's just me. But yeah, y'all could definitely train. Hold on. Alright, the Kite Runner, you say I play London System and Caracan all the time. Do you think it's fine, or should I play different openings to improve? The thing is, there's nothing wrong with those openings at all. I always tell people, try to master those openings. And like I always say, like if that's something that you always play, continue to play it and then try to master it. Analyze your games, whether you win or whether you lose. You always want to analyze your games to make sure that you didn't miss anything, that you didn't miss any moves. That's how you get better, guys. That's how you find out if you made a mistake or not. You know, so there's not, to me personally, for me, there's not a bad opening. I don't think there's really a bad opening unless you do some opening like the hippopotamus opening. I know there's a book on the hippopotamus opening. It's just certain things about that opening. I don't know, guys. Certain things about that opening, the hippopotamus open, that it just, I don't know, man. I had a master that played hip hop on me, and I destroyed him. So I don't know, but I mean like real live opening. But then again, I can't really say that because technically the L shot is not really the for many people may say the L shot is a horrible opening, but again, I beg to differ. You know, the L shot, I mean, I love that opening. You know, so I can't really say the hippopotamus opening is a bad opening because again, how everybody look at the L shot, everybody look at the L shot as a beginner opening or like a passer opening, whereas the what is it, the hippopotamus opening, they may look at that as a passer opening. So I don't really know. How do you know when you master an opening? How do you know? So you'll know you'll master an opening is when you can actually play these openings and like subconsciously you play moves and not without even having to think about it. You know, it's just certain positions that you're so comfortable with, and it's like you get your opponents in every single time. Yes, there might be times where you'll play an opening and your opponent may actually beat you, which is fine because again, I play the L shot, and you know, people may say I'm the master of the L shot, but I don't know, like I may play it very well, but the thing is, I still don't, and I'm just being humble, guys. It's not even just me being humble, but I'm just really being honest. It's not, I don't even want to say the word humble because it's not even me being humble. It's just me I'm just really being honest, like from my heart. Like, people may say like I'm the master of the L shot, but to me, I feel as though in my heart that I'm still trying to master it, you know, and I don't know, like, cause I mean, yes, I can play it in bullet, and yes, I can play bullet with L shot, and I can, you know, I can do certain moves and everything, and it's like, you know, it may come second nature, but I don't know, man. It's just me having to keep doing the moves or pretty much keep playing it over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. And I guess what I'm telling you, like how you know you master it, is if you actually like every move that you do is like second nature to you, and it's like you know exactly what to do. Like you ain't even gotta think, and it's almost like if your opponent make one move or whatever, you just got them. You know, that to me, that's how I feel as though you really mastered the opening. Now, personally, for me, my secret weapon opening for black, you know, and for white, I feel as though I've mastered, because a lot of moves that I play, it becomes second nature to me, and it's like when they make certain moves, I got them. That's why when I played that 2800, he took a lot of time thinking, and I didn't really have to think because I just knew the patterns. I knew exactly what to do in a position. You know, I just knew it. But again, I did this for a long time. Like you gotta think, like, I played it opening for years or whatever, and you gotta think when I was playing for years, I still didn't master. It was still stuff that I was missing that I didn't know, but it took a lot of games of analyzing my games and going through even my one games, times where, you know, my games wasn't perfect, but I still won, but I still analyzed it to try to see what I've missed and everything. So it took a lot of trial and error, you know. So yeah, Donald, yeah, mastering opening, it can take years to master. I know a lot of grandmasters feel as though they mastered, you know, their openings and things like that. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, it took me a long time to kind of master it. Hold on, guys.
How you doing?
Hey, you doing all right?
Yeah, you have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm finally finally made it home, going through the gate and everything. But yeah, but for all y'all that feel as though, like, you know, oh man, it's gonna take me years to learn stuff, but the thing is, guys, it's really all about. I really don't want to say that it's gonna take y'all years to learn opening or whatever. I don't want to say that, because the thing is, it may not take y'all years, because the thing is, it really depends on, you know, how you study and how you like your habit of studying. Like if you're studying like on a daily, like every day, like almost like a Bible or something, guys, like something that you're just doing every day, You know, and that's honestly how I progress, guys. You know, that's literally how I progress things afterwards and everything. So that's personally that's what I've done. You know, so like I said, a lot of y'all are intelligent. You know, a lot of y'all are intelligent people. You know, like y'all are very intelligent. So, and shoot, there's a lot of y'all that's probably more smarter than me. You know what I mean? I mean, just because I played well online, but I mean, I wasn't always like that. And I think that's what a lot of y'all kind of like. Y'all kind of fool yourself. Y'all kind of make that mistake. Y'all think because, oh man, like, you know, Maurice Bishop is a strong chess player and everything. But what y'all fail to realize, like, I wasn't always like this. Like, I could tell y'all this now because I once was a 1400 and, you know, struggling to become, you know, a high-rated player online and stuff, you know. So you got to think, like, I wasn't always like this. Like, I didn't just jump and just became, you know, 2600 overnight, you know. Y'all know the old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, it was not built in a day, guys. So always remember that as well, you know. But yeah, guys, but yeah, it all really comes down to how much you put into it, you know. Don't, again, guys, whatever you do, don't cheat on chess. Don't use no engines, you know, because it's not going to get you better. It doesn't benefit you at all. It really doesn't, guys. It doesn't benefit you at all. It doesn't benefit your opponent. It doesn't benefit you. It's a waste of time, guys. You know, go and study the right way. Study tactical puzzles, endgame puzzles. You know, Puzzle Rush. Do all of that. Yeah, guys, I changed my glasses. Don't go that other route, for real.